News 5 at noon is being brought to you by Insurance Corporation of Belize, serving Belize for 40 years.
Good afternoon, Belize. It's midday and you tune into the news at noon, where we bring you the latest updates from around the country. I'm Isani Cayetano and here's what's making headlines today. Bella Vista Barber gunned down in broad daylight. Motorcycle crash in Central Farm leaves 1 dead and 3 injured. 2 persons killed in early morning crash in Ontario Village. And tourism takes a hit, Belize's top destination reports decline. These stories are coming up in just 1 minute.
When I was a student, ICB was there to protect me, ensuring my education and future. When I got my first car, ICB was there to protect me, providing excellent coverage and peace of mind on the road. When we moved into our first apartment, ICB was there to protect us, securing our belongings and giving us a sense of security. And when we got our first house, ICB was there for us, protecting our home and everything we've worked so hard for.
At every step of your life's journey, ICB is there for you. For more information, call 224-5328 or visit our nearest branch.
Welcome back. A deadly shooting rocked the southern community of Bella Vista on Saturday afternoon. Well-known barber Marcos Che was gunned down inside his shop, shot 9 times in what appears to be a targeted attack. Initial reports say the gunman walked into the establishment just before 1 o'clock and opened fire at close range, then fled the scene. Help arrived quickly, but sadly Marcos Che died right there inside his shop. The motive behind the brutal killing is still unknown, but police are urging anyone with information to come forward. Che was a familiar face in Bella Vista, known not just for his barbering skills, but also for his warm personality. A tragic accident in Central Farm on Friday night has left 1 man dead and 3 others injured. Police have confirmed that 28-year-old Keith Guzman of Santa Elena lost his life at the scene following a collision involving 2 motorcycles. Guzman was riding along with Antonio Castillo, while the other bike was occupied by Peter Vasquez and Suseli Bogart. Castillo and Vasquez were rushed to the San Ignacio Hospital for emergency treatment, while Bogart, in critical condition, was transferred to the Western Regional Hospital. Footage from the scene paints a grim picture, victims lying motionless, with visible signs of heavy bleeding. The emotional toll is already being felt as friends and family flood social media with messages of grief and remembrance. Meanwhile, another heartbreaking accident, this time in Ontario Village, has claimed 2 lives in the early hours of Sunday morning. The victims have been identified as Javon Middleton, who was behind the wheel, and his passenger, Ashley Gongora. According to reports, their vehicle slammed into a culvert and flipped, causing devastating injuries. Middleton died on the spot while Gongora passed away shortly after.
We are a very close-knit family. We grew up with a lot of love and we've maintained this throughout our entire lives. So when we lost my brother, it was completely devastating for our family. And now that we got the news with Javan and in a traffic accident, it was another terrible deja vu type of moment because we didn't expect it. The day off, the Saturday, we had an event. Actually, for my son, it was his birthday, and we decided to go to my dad's and just have a barbecue, and everyone was having fun. Javan was there dancing, playing games. Javan is someone that goes above and beyond, and he actually drove all the way to Dangriga to pick me up that day. He dropped me back off home that evening, and we said our goodbyes. And I didn't know that was the last time I would see him.
The crash adds to a grim weekend on the roads in Cayo, bringing the traffic death toll to 3. Just the night before, a motorcycle collision in Tea Kettle Village left several people seriously injured. Police are now investigating the circumstances surrounding both incidents as residents voice growing concern over the alarming rise in fatal road accidents across the country. It's been a quieter year for tourism so far. Visitor arrivals in 2025 are noticeably down compared to last year, and that's despite the high season being just around the corner. Fewer overnight stays are raising eyebrows across the travel industry, with stakeholders growing increasingly concerned. Ambergris Caye may be Belize's top tourist hotspot, but lately it's been feeling the pinch. Hotels, restaurants, and tour operators across the island are reporting a noticeable drop in business over the past few months. Now the focus shifts to understanding what's driving the decline and figuring out how to boost arrivals before the high season kicks off.
We must acknowledge it's been a very slow couple of months, like we haven't seen before. Of course, when after COVID, everything picked up so swiftly and quickly. It has been something that's slow, but we know for all different reasons why it is occurring. Certainly not only in San Pedro, it's across the country and across the entire region, if you want to speak with that, right? However, I am confident. Right now the figures are showing that we're going to be bouncing back. And of course we have to be watching the politics up in up north, looking at all the division there, the polarization of the government over there, and have these shutdowns and everything. But we're confident. I am confident, and I believe that we are going to bounce back. And San Pedro is preparing just like Icaca is preparing. And again, we go back to this place that we are right now. And we're preparing because we have confidence. We demonstrated that this is the place to come. Belize is a destination, is a strategically placed whereby and easily you can get here.
That's a wrap for the news at noon. But don't worry, there's plenty more coming your way at 6 p.m. We'll dive deeper into these stories and more. In the meantime, visit greaterbelize.com and follow us on Facebook for real-time updates. And don't miss Open Your Eyes tomorrow morning for fresh takes on today's headlines. Thanks for tuning in, Belize. Stay informed, stay inspired, and have a fantastic afternoon.
News 5 at noon was brought to you by Insurance Corporation of Belize, serving Belize for 40 years.
Every night, I bring you the stories that matter, delivering the facts with professionalism and heart. As an anchor, my goal is to keep you informed, connected, and engaged with the world around us. But the news isn't just about the headlines. I'm Sabrina Daly, and each week we look on the bright side with stories that inspire, uplift, and celebrate the strength of our community. Join me every night as we uncover stories that inform, inspire, and connect us. I am News 5.